welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna be doing another Shop My Stash makeup look. These are the kind of videos where essentially I'm just going in my makeup collection, picking out some stuff and using it. The only product in this video that's going to be new to me in my collection is gonna be the Nars Sheer Glow Foundation. This one I'm actually trying out for a Throwback Thursday, so you can stay tuned for that video. That'll be out within a week or so. Other than that, everything else is like just stuff that I've had for a minute. So if you are curious on how to get this look and the products I used, then please continue to watch. For this one, I'm starting with my brows done, but I am gonna clean up the brow bone area using my Nars Soft Matte Concealer. I'm going for a more square tapered brow, so I'm not gonna exaggerate the arch too much. Once that's done, I'm gonna use the rest of the product on my brush and wipe that on the lid. Going into my Jackie Aina and ABH palette, I'm gonna take Credit, and you're gonna see me apply this with a wide shader brush, starting at the top of my crease, blending back and forth lightly while looking straight ahead. This sort of helps to place the pigment where you can see it when my eyelids are open. Then I'll fill in that gap that's in between. I'm also following the top of my eye curve to where I want my wing to flip out, while also bringing it inwards toward the inner eye corner as well. I'm also filling in the crease and exaggerating the entire shape just a little bit. Next, I'm taking edges from the palette to blend the edge of the deep brown shade, again following the shape we created. I'm also taking my loose setting powder from Huda and Blondie to blend the edge of edges, but also to set the concealer in the brow bone area. Going in with that Nars concealer, I'm gonna cut my crease, following slightly below the deep brown shade, but still slightly above my actual crease. And we're gonna move that all the way out to the outer edge, flicking it a little upwards at the end. Filling that in. Also cleaning it up where needed. And then we're gonna create our own little wing situation at the end. Once it's completely filled in, I'm gonna smooth it out with a clean flat brush first. Then, using my loose Huda powder, I'm gonna set the entire lid. Taking my life liner, also from Huda, to create a wing that touches the outer edge of that cut crease. For me, the biggest thing was making sure the black wing followed like a similar shape of the crease, so I kept sort of building it up till I got exactly what I wanted, or at least close enough to it. While my lash glue gets tacky, I went in with my mascara, then added my lashes. These are the Millionaire lashes from Cake Face, which are now discontinued, but the Miamis from Lilly Lash are pretty close, for sure. Moving on to the face, I'm taking my Nars Pore and Shine Control Primer to prime. At this point, I was just using a lot of Nars products, so it just seemed like fitting. And for the first time ever, we're trying out the Nars Sheer Glow Foundation. I got the shade Caracas, but I do feel like I could have done Cadiz as well. I never know with Nars. Oh, and no pump, which is unfortunate because you have to dump it out on your hand, but it looked good, so there's that. Using my Nars concealer once again. I swear this concealer is so clutch for a number of things, but I'm placing it under the eye where the majority of my coverage is needed. And in the usual spots, but a little less product simply because we'll be going in with something else. Bringing out my good old Armani Luminous Silk Concealer to place in the areas I want a little more coverage and highlight. Now this isn't necessary, but I am extra, so there's that. Before blending, I'm using my Uoma Beauty contour stick to place my contours where I want them. I'm not gonna use a ton because this is definitely pigmented. And we blend everything. Then powder the concealer areas. Now I enjoy tapping my product into the skin instead of baking. It's just much smoother that way for me. And I'm gonna take the contour stick and place some on my hand, dip my brush in it, and slowly build and blend that out on my nose contour. I'm gonna use the powder side of my blender to diffuse those edges on the nose contour so we don't look crazy and unblended. Moving on to bronzer, I'm gonna take Caramel Delight from colored Raine to bronze the skin. And taking Paradise Venus from Pat McGrath. Now these blushes are life to me. You can check out my review if you're curious. It just goes on so yummy, so smooth. And I'm gonna use my Duo Matte Powder from Makeup Forever to set the entire face. Taking my Artist Color Pencil in 500, I'm gonna draw that into the waterline. We're gonna go back into the Jackie Aina palette and take the color Ginger and blend it on the lower lash line. Then we're using Dwellers for the inner corner highlight. I also took Zam on the inner lower lash line corner. Now for one of my highlighters, I'm using Cognac Candy from Fenty. And I'm gonna mix that with Rosé Rave, also from Fenty. Now mind you, these are very subtle glitter shimmer highlighters, so it's not gonna be uber intense until the light hits it. Then we set. And for the final touches, I'm adding mascara to the lower lash line. Taking good old Cork from MAC to line the lips. And Libra from Juvia's Place, blending those two together. And that's the look. Per usual, everything on my face will be in the description box below if you are curious, and that about does it for me, guys. Hopefully this video was helpful, fun, entertaining, inspiring, all that great stuff. If so, please give me a thumbs up. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video if it's in your heart to do so, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.